Welcome to today's Aftercare Read Aloud with Miss Henderson. This month's theme is STEM, and today we're going to focus on the E, which stands for engineering. Today we're going to read STEM Careers Civil Engineer by Nicole B. Bethia. Chapter 1, World Builders. Civil engineers help shape our world. They design the roads you drive on. They design the bridges you cross. Have you been to an airport or railroad station? If so, you've seen their work. Civil engineers design the structures that support our society and keep us safe. They make foundations strong. They make sure skyscrapers stand against forces. They design the plants and pipes that keep our water clean. They design tunnels and dams too. Chapter 2. What do they do? Civil engineers make field visits. They review the site before design begins. They collect data. They survey the property. They ask questions and look for answers. Where are the high and low spots? Does this site have any lakes or ponds? They list plants and animals found. They test the soil. Civil engineers also work in offices. They figure weights, forces, and flows. They figure speeds and energy. They use computers to draft plans. They write specs. Builders follow the specs to make the project. Did you know? Ancient Romans were early civil engineers. They built roads to move goods and armies. Their aqueducts carried water into Rome. Some roads and aqueducts remain today. They make field visits during construction. They inspect the project. They check it against the plans. They test new equipment. It must work as designed. Take a look. How do engineers solve problems? They use the engineering design process. Step 1. State the problem. This means they must tell what the problem is. Step 2. Generate ideas. When civil engineers generate ideas, they think about ways to solve the problem. Step 3. Select a solution. Now, after thinking about all the possible ways they could solve this problem, they decide on one solution. Step 4. Build the item. Civil engineers then decide to build something that's going to solve the problem. Step 5. Review. Now civil engineers look over what they've built to make sure that it's running perfectly. Step 6. Present results. This is when engineers present what they've built and use it to solve the problem. Civil engineers work with people in many other careers. They work with architects on building plans. Surveyors help with site plans. Geologists do soil tests. Chemists test the water. They work with other engineers too. Mechanical and electrical engineers help design equipment. Chapter 3. Becoming a civil engineer. Do you want to be a civil engineer? You must be a problem solver, and you must have strong math and science skills. First, you'll need a college degree in engineering. Then, you must get work experience. You must pass a test to become licensed. For now, keep your grades up. Join a robotics team. Do a science project. In high school, you will need chemistry and physics. You will need as much math as you can take. Did you know? To work as a civil engineer, you need STEM skills. What does STEM stand for? Science, technology, engineering, math. STEM careers are in demand. They pay well too. Civil engineers will shape our future. How? Our population is increasing. We need more clean water. Cities are growing. We need more electricity. Bridges and buildings are aging. They need improving. Do you like math and science? You could help find solutions. You could be a civil engineer. Did you know? In 2013, civil engineers graded America's roads, bridges, and water systems. They gave them a D+. There is much work to be done. Civil engineers can help. Now it's time for you to complete your assignment. STEM careers. Here are the directions. Draw a picture of you as a civil engineer. Be sure to label. Write 4 sentences about what you would do as a civil engineer. The first sentence is done for you. Civil engineers are cool. If I were a civil engineer, I would blank. I would also blank. Being a civil engineer is an important job because blank. I would be the best civil engineer because blank. Today we learned a lot about civil engineers. Thanks for listening.